Hey loves, my name is Kyle August. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for joining me. Today is a perfect day for love and abundance. It's just going to be in the air around us. We just need to get into the state of really tapping into this. Times like these, as well as all of the holidays, really include this sense of closeness, this sense of passion that again is all around us and it is always available to us. But whether your specific person is in your physical reality or not, we can always go into our imagination and live in that wish fulfilled state. The goal to remember is that you can absolutely never mess up a manifestation. You can only ever be in the process of actually achieving it or succeeding. There's a quote by Neville Goddard that talks about poverty is but the sleep of wealth, but I would also say that loneliness is just the sleep of love. In order to be in the process of receiving and getting all of that love that you deserve, we must kind of feel maybe not so loving during the process, and this is completely normal. But today, more than ever, I want you to give to yourself all of the love and passion and abundance that you are expecting to see in your end state with your specific person right here at this very moment. I don't want you to wait till tomorrow or the next week or even the next hour. Give that to yourself right here and now. One thing to remember, if you are going out with your specific person tonight, and I know you guys are all available and able to do so, even if it's not showing up in your physical reality, but if you are physically going out with your specific person tonight, remember to always act from that new state. Sometimes whenever you get into contact with someone you've been with before, or maybe someone you kind of put on a pedestal in the past, we can accidentally be put back into a previous state because of the stimulus of just seeing them. And I know it sounds weird, but I've actually seen this so many times and I've done it myself, and that's just how I know it's something you just need to look out for. As soon as you know and are aware of it, you're going to be able to avoid it. But think about how your old state kind of reacted when it came into contact with your specific person. Maybe you feel your old state kind of has a lot of connection to this person, but remember, we want to completely let go and dismiss that old story. That's not you anymore. The person who was in pursuit, who didn't feel good enough, who didn't feel worthy, who didn't feel deserving, that person is gone. You are now the abundant, passionate, loving, pursued goddess or god that you have always been meant to be. Live that new story and don't let any of those past thoughts, beliefs, or actions get in the way of your new perfect reality that you've always wanted. But if you get the privilege today of being your own Valentine, I want you to go on a self-love date night tonight. I want you to pamper yourself and do anything and everything that you want that's going to make you feel loved and make you feel abundant. Tonight is a night to do absolutely anything that you want that's going to make you feel good, really fulfill you internally. So take a bubble bath, watch your favorite movie, go and treat yourself to your favorite meal. Don't feel guilty. Go eat a whole thing of ice cream, eat some chocolate, buy yourself flowers, whatever it is that you want to give that to yourself right here and right now, because this is the same idea of living in that end state. You need to make elsewhere here. Make that imagined act that you see in your future with your specific person, bring that feeling right here and now. You always have the availability and the access within your mind to do this at any given moment, because I can guarantee you absolutely deserve this. And also remember, if you can't treat yourself this way, then how could you ever expect your specific person to? Prioritize your own happiness and your own well-being, because our internal state is not one of the most important. I would say it is the most important thing when it comes to manifestation. So you need to prioritize it. You need to ask yourself, how am I feeling? Am I happy? Am I feeling loved? What can I do to make myself feel better? What is it that I want at this very moment? Because after all, you are the creator of this reality. Everything outside of you is a reflection of your subconscious. Speaking upon this, I also want to discuss an idea that Neville Goddard talked about in one of his books that I think relates perfectly to manifesting a specific person. He states that you should only manifest for others what you would want to manifest for yourself. And when reading this, I had a very enlightening experience or thought that this actually makes a lot of sense when it comes to manifesting a specific person. Because think about it, only the loving find love. And if you want to manifest that your specific person loves you, then this is something that you should desire and want to manifest for yourself. So in this case, if you want to manifest your specific person to love you, then you must also love yourself. Your entire reality is a perfect reflection of that internal state. So you cannot see outside of you what you have not already seen within you. So that is absolutely my challenge for you today. I want you to give yourself that self-love. I know it's kind of similar to another challenge we had, but today more than ever, you can live that loving and abundant life. You can go on that self-love date night or go out with your specific person and have the absolute most fantastic time. Literally remain in the end state. Do not allow anything to interrupt your wish fulfilled state of feeling as if your specific person and you are married in the perfect relationship, have the kids, have your perfect house. No matter what, you can always dive into your imagination and live it right here and now. And I also want to say thank you guys so much for following along with me on this 14 days of love. I cannot express to you how much it means to me to see you guys move along. And it's only been 14 days and I have no plan of leaving YouTube at all or stopping to make videos, but I wanted to make this series because I think it is a very good time to remain in that wish fulfilled, to sustain those feelings, because many times we learn something that's very important in manifestation, in your career, in your job, whatever it is. We learn something that we know would be life changing, but then we begin acting it out. But then after a few days, the fire within us ends up getting burnt out, and a couple months go by and we think to ourselves, why did I ever stop doing that thing? And it could be affirmations or gratitude or journaling or visualizations. But over time, we forget just how much it means to us and how much our life would change by just following this certain thing, whatever it is. So my goal with this 14 days of love was to get into a rhythm, to get into a natural state or feeling of continuously acting from the end, feeling from the end, and then seeing the results that comes about or from that. Because I absolutely loved all of your comments that you mentioned in all of the videos that I posted. People were getting some crazy results, some quick results. I think on like day 3 or something very early, someone was already seeing massive movement, and I love that. But always remember, if right now you can't or are unable to spend Valentine's Day with your specific person, know that your manifestation is already alive within your heart. And I wouldn't have you thinking that this 14 days of love was, if you didn't manifest your specific person by the end of it, that you didn't succeed. Because remember that the path to your specific person is always perfect. It's going to be the best possible outcome for every single person. Because who is saying that your specific person can't message you right after this video, can't ask you to be their Valentine today, that they can't call you tomorrow and ask what you're up to or want to hang out or want to see you? Who is saying that that can't happen? Because it is absolutely possible without a doubt. We just need to get into that thinking of knowing that anything is possible. There is no limitations. This is your reality, and you can absolutely have whatever it is that you want. But again, I wanted to say thank you so much. You can always go back and rewatch this whole series over and over and over again for as many times as you want. It doesn't matter how quickly you watch them, or maybe you want to watch each video and take a little bit of time in between to really satisfy yourself with all of that information. But hopefully you enjoyed this series just as much as I did. Have an absolutely fantastic night. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video if you really enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. If you did have any comments or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below, or you can always reach out to me for a personal message at kyleaugustcoaching.com. That's where you can also go for one-on-one coaching. That is all I got for you guys today. I absolutely love you all, and I can't wait to see you again.